What's this? The panic chamber? That's right, the panic chamber is back, baby. We're breaking down Kenneth Walker, Javonte Williams. Yeah, there's news about both of them. Kenneth Walker, are we petrified about the news that maybe he might not be a 3-down back? There's a standing wait-and-see order on whether he gets third down work. Do we freak out about that? Do we put Kenneth Walker in the panic chamber? In this report from ESPN talking about how Javonte might only see slightly more carries than Melvin Gordon. We freaking out about Javonte? How about Lenny? What news do we have about Rashad White that's making Leonard Fournette a tempting player to throw in the panic chamber right now? All of this and more, the Fantasy Football Show begins now.
This is the Fantasy Football Show with your host, Smitty.
Take a lap.
Let's kick it off with Javonte Williams. Yeah. I've seen the report. ESPN Jeff Legwold believes that Javonte Williams will see slightly more carries as the leader of the Broncos running back by committee in 2022. News just in, Jeff Legwold is reporting something, and that means it is fact. Let's go ahead and spread the panic around. The way people take one reporter, one beat reporter, one ESPN staff writer so seriously that it infects everyone's thinking. Do you know how many DMs I've received that read something to the tune of, "Dear Smitty,
did you see the report that
Williams is not going to get
as many carries as you thought?
Dear Smitty,
did you hear Javonte Williams will only get
it's fact
only slightly more carries than Melvin?"
Jeff Legwold ruined your appetite this morning. You let Jeff Legwold ruin your appetite, not only for food. You're probably sick to your stomach running around, but he ruined your appetite to draft Javonte Williams. Guys, we heard so much about this, about Nyheim Hines walking into 2021. I'm getting so tired of hearing people say it's not the same thing. It is exactly the same thing. I don't care that Melvin Gordon runs the ball more than Nyheim Hines. I'm not comparing their actual workload divide. The fear that struck through JT prospective owners walking into 2021 smells exactly the same as this fear that Melvin Gordon's striking through fantasy worlds. Even if they walk into week one going, let's do a 50-50 divide in week one. When Javonte does what he did last year and the team's winning and they're no longer worried about putting mileage on him because they're in win now mode, you don't save anybody when you're going for a championship. Do you think Russell Wilson's going to say, let's take the guy off the field that's breaking tackle after tackle, moving us down the field? Do you think Russ Wilson's going to be okay with that? I'm not saying Melvin Gordon won't get touches. I want him to spell Javonte Williams and keep Javonte fresh. This is like when Joe Montana said that the Niners should probably just move on from Trey Lance and find another quarterback. That's about as irrational right here as Jeff Legwold. I can't tell you how many DMs I have where people are taking this man's word like gospel. They're not even saying, what do you think about that guy's comment? People are saying, did you hear
that Javonte
is only going to get
barely more carries
than Melvin, Smitty?
Did you hear it?
It's already been said and done. They've triple stamped the double stamp. It's good to go. It's rock solid information, Smitty.
It's a done deal.
As if the player has no say in upcoming practices and mini camp and training camp. Like Javonte has no wiggle room to distance himself. Like Melvin Gordon's going to stay healthy all year. Let's pretend that the coaching staff is inept, which they're not. They acquired Russell Wilson. The team's going to be a potential Super Bowl contender. Have the Chargers or the Broncos winning the Super Bowl in 2022. This is not an inept situation, but let's pretend it is for 1 second, just for argument's sake. I don't think Melvin Gordon's staying healthy. Are we putting Javonte in the panic chamber? No, we're not. We're putting him right here, safe and sound, in the safe area. Javonte Williams, you are safe, young man.
You are safe.
I don't want to hear another thing about that dumb report right there. I don't care where he works. Here, let me break some news. Smitty from the fantasyfootballshow.com. Anybody watching this that has any kind of platform whatsoever, Smitty from the Fantasy Football Show is breaking news right now. I'm doing exactly what Jeff Legwold is doing. Woldy. We'll call him Woldy Boy. Same thing. Ready?
And now, for the news.
I think I'm on the phone right here. Guys, don't over-listen this conversation. It's private. I'm going to tell you, I've got sources. Per source, I think that Melvin Gordon probably will only get a small amount of carries in 2022 in this non-running back by committee led by workhorse Javonte Williams that will lead the league in broken tackles, be top 1 to 2 in 20 and 40 plus yard runs. Oh, did you overhear that? End quote. So take my comments like gospel and go run with them. Post them everywhere so people can freak out about.
Did you hear?
Javonte's getting all the
Carries.
No different. It's no different whatsoever. Look, maybe I'm being a little hard on Jeff Legwold. I don't even know his full body of work, so let me be completely honest here. I don't know what he really knows or what he doesn't know. I don't have time for that. Forgive me. Forgive me if I can't completely fact check everything. I'm not here for that. But I will say that anybody saying what Jeff is saying when we're not even in the thick of things right now. And that statement alone makes me not trust his projecting. Maybe he's a good factual reporter. Jeff, good job, buddy. Since ESPN hired you and you've been there a while, I'm going to say reporting-wise, you're doing a fantastic job, Jeff. However, just like Schefter's good at delivering the facts, maybe not predicting, Jeff, stay away from the running back by committee predictions, man. On to Kenneth Walker. I love Kenny Walker. I love this report. I love the Javonte Williams reports. I may be angry, yelling and screaming about Javonte. Doesn't mean I don't love it because everybody else outside of our circle is worried about Javonte. Now they're more worried about Javonte. They were already worried about Javonte. Now they're double worried about him because of Jeff I already forget his name. Leg Willie? Kenneth Walker. This coming from the coach though, Pete Carroll. We've got to trust him, right?
I just want to let you all know we're not trading Russell Wilson. We are trading Russell Wilson.
Look, I told all of you coming out of the combine he can catch the football. I told everyone not to listen to the naysayers that he didn't pull in footballs in college, Smitty. That means he can't be a pass catcher at the NFL. He's not a PPR gold mine. Zeke Elliott was doubted coming out of college because he didn't catch the football. Not his fault. That's why we're all born with eyeballs so we can go ahead and make a decision for ourselves. Now, granted, Pete Carroll could rain on the parade, but as the report right here talks about, it took one-handed catch, an amazing catch by Kenneth Walker to get people talking about it. Stuff we already know that he can pull in the ball. Kenneth Walker could catch 60, 70 passes. Maybe not in year one, but maybe in year one. I'm not going to rule it out. He could do it in year one. I'm not saying he will. I'm not saying Pete Carroll makes all the right calls.
We are trading Russell Wilson.
But Kenneth Walker can catch the football. I don't care what anyone tells me based on the stats in college. Smitty, he didn't catch enough balls in college. Don't you look at the stat sheet, the career game log, Smitty?
Take a look.
Use your eyeballs. This kid can catch. He could be a top 5 PPR running back. I don't care what anybody tells me. So am I worried about Kenneth Walker because it's a wait and see approach? No, I'm not, young man. He goes over here next to Javonte in the safe zone, baby. Kenneth Walker, you are safe, young man.
You are safe.
Nestled snug and tight next to Javonte. I love the reports. Keep them coming. Keep dropping Javonte and Kenneth Walker's ADP, please. It looks like I'm complaining, but I'm not. It's like Christmas early. These are 2 gifts right here. Melvin Gordon and Pete Carroll. Merry Christmas from Santa, Smitty. You get 2 early gifts from me. Pete Carroll and Melvin Gordon. Enjoy. Now it's time to put someone in the panic chamber, baby. It's Lenny. Yeah, I've been waiting for this moment for a while. Rashad White is taking over. In fact, Rashad White had something pretty nice to say about his future in Tampa. Bucks 3rd round running back expects to compete for the starting role. My expectation is I'm going in there competing. I want to be the starting running back. White told CBS Sports Jim Rome, this dude could be Alvin Kamara 2.0. Not a poor man's version either. He's not the Walmart Alvin Kamara. This dude could be the next Alvin Kamara. He's better in some ways than Kamara. You can at me all you want. You can roll your eyeballs, but guess who found Kamara? Guess who had Kamara in their top 5, not rookie predictions, top 5 overall bold predictions the year he came out of college? Your boy Smitty, you're looking at him. So I think I have a little wiggle room to talk about the next Alvin Kamara. Thank you very much. And this guy right here, Rashad White, can pull in passes better than anybody coming out of this NFL draft class. Not to mention he could be a top 1 to 5 PPR running back at the next level. He just needs to be used. I don't know for sure if he'll get first, second, and third down work. Believe it or not, I can't control everything. But if he gets an opportunity to be an every down back in the NFL, this guy, Rashad White, YouTube his highlight films, thank me later. This dude is so hard to tackle. His spin moves, his ability to evade one guy, two guys at a time. It takes 3 guys to tackle him. His momentum is amazing. His awareness of his momentum, his awareness of how to take a player, use the impact and contact to roll off, take less damaging hits and get another 2, 3, 4 yards. Get in the end zone when another player would have got tackled. This dude's amazing, electric. Imagine if he learns pass protection at the NFL level real quickly. Boom, he's in there, 3 downs, let's go. And Leonard Fournette, I know a lot of you love him. I've been down on Fournette all offseason and I get ripped apart for it, but let me tell you something. You better get on board of the Rashad White train because Leonard Fournette's days could be numbered quicker than you think. Think back, how many times has he disappointed you? Yes, he rose back up from the ashes and became a fantasy relevant guy again. But if this was in my fantasy court, I would tell you to stay far away from Leonard Fournette. I would put a restraining order on this man anywhere near the 3rd round. And some people tell me 2nd round. I hope Rashad White's landing in Tampa has calmed that idea. It's Rashad White. I don't draft Fournette. I just draft Rashad White. Leonard Fournette, you are in the panic chamber, young man. There you have it. It's Javonte season. It's Kenneth Walker season. It's Rashad White season, baby. Get on board, buckle up, giddy up, and get on over to sleeperu.com and get your lifetime membership. Purchase that bad boy and never pay for content again. And get 2 years of my text advice so we can text one-on-one.
On demand.
Now get out of here. Oh, don't forget I'm live every single Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, and I go live anytime there's breaking news. I want you to think, okay, oh my God, this is breaking news. Smitty must be live because that's what I do. I fire the studio up. I go live the moment there's breaking news. I want you to think of me. The next time news breaks, what is Smitty saying about this right now?
Okay, now get out of here.
This is the Fantasy Football Show with your host, Smitty.